Trick number 1. The overbooking money grab. This passenger had a confirmed seat, printed boarding pass, and still got kicked off for $0 compensation. Here's the legal scam airlines use to steal your money. Airlines deliberately sell more tickets than seats on every single flight. They've got algorithms calculating exactly how many people won't show up. But when everyone does show up, you get bumped. United bumped 62,000 passengers in 2020 for alone. The real trick? They bump you with minimal compensation and resell your seat at premium prices to standby passengers. That $400 economy seat you bought, they just sold it for $1,000 to $100 to someone desperate to get home. And if your flight is delayed, not canceled, they owe you absolutely nothing. Always check in exactly 24 hours before departure. First come, first serve for bumping. Choose seats toward the front of the plane. They rarely bump premium locations. Know your rights. Domestic bumping gets you up to $1,675 compensation if they delay you over 2 hours. Ever been bumped from a flight? Drop your compensation story below. Let's see who got the worst deal. Trick number 2. The airport ATM theft machine. This traveler withdrew $100 from an airport ATM and was charged $47 in fees. The bank called it standard international processing. Airport ATMs are designed to rob you blind. They hit you with withdrawal fees, foreign transaction fees, and terrible exchange rates all at once. That convenient ATM at LAX charges $5.99 per withdrawal, plus your bank's fee. Plus they give you an exchange rate that's 8 to 12% worse than the real rate. In some airports, you can lose $20 plus on a simple $100 withdrawal. The worst part? Many of these ATMs are owned by third-party companies that specifically target desperate travelers who need cash fast. Never use airport ATMs for foreign currency. Use your credit card instead for better rates. If you must get cash, withdraw from bank-owned ATMs in the city before heading to the airport, or use airport currency exchange counters. They're usually cheaper than ATMs. Trick number 3. The charging station spy network. This businessman plugged his phone into an airport charging station and accidentally uploaded his entire email database to a surveillance company. Those free charging stations near security aren't just giving you power, they're harvesting your data. Some charging ports have hidden data transfer capabilities that can copy photos, contacts, messages, even passwords the moment you plug in. TSA and customs agencies admit they monitor these charging areas with hidden cameras and microphones. That innocent seat next to the charging station, it's strategically placed to capture your screen, conversations, and typing patterns. The surveillance is so advanced, they can read your password just by watching your finger movements. Always carry a USB power-only adapter that blocks data transfer. They cost $5 on Amazon. Use your own wall charger whenever possible. If you must use airport charging, turn your phone to airplane mode first and face your screen away from cameras. Trick number 4. The flying Germ factory lab tests found this airplane tray table had 8 times more bacteria than a toilet seat. The passenger ate her meal directly on it. Airlines want you to think planes are clean between flights, but here's the reality. Most aircraft get a 15-minute tidy between passengers, not a real cleaning. Tray tables, armrests, and seat belts are wiped with the same dirty rag used on toilets. Deep sanitization happens maybe once a month. Studies show airplane surfaces carry norovirus, E. coli, MRSA, and other nasty bugs from passengers worldwide. The dirtiest spot? That seatback pocket where people stuff tissues, diapers, and half-eaten food. Flight attendants report finding everything from dirty underwear to used syringes in those pockets. Pack alcohol-based sanitizing wipes and clean everything before you sit down. Tray table armrest, seat belt, air vent. Never put food directly on tray tables. Avoid the seat back pocket entirely. And wash your hands obsessively during flight. What's the grossest thing you've found on an airplane? Share your horror stories. We need to warn other travelers. Trick number 5. The toxic water fountain trap. Health inspectors found black mold, E. coli, and unidentified bacteria growing inside this airport water fountain. It hadn't been cleaned in 6 weeks. Airport water fountains are biological weapons disguised as hydration stations. Most go weeks or months without proper cleaning because there's no federal requirement. For regular maintenance, the internal pipes harbor biofilm, a slimy bacterial layer that's nearly impossible to remove. Hundreds of travelers touch those buttons daily with unwashed hands after using bathrooms, handling luggage, and touching contaminated surfaces. Denver International Airport shut down 12 fountains in 2024 after finding dangerous bacterial levels. The water might be clean going in, but it's contaminated by the time it reaches your mouth. Always buy bottled water after security, even at inflated prices. If you must use fountains, use a water bottle and don't let it touch the spout. Better yet, bring an empty bottle and ask flight attendants or restaurant staff to fill it for you. Trick number 6, the mind control carpet trick. This passenger wondered why she suddenly felt calm and walked slower in security lines. Turns out, airports are literally manipulating her brain. Airports use cognitive friction to control your behavior without you realizing it. They strategically switch from hard tile to soft carpet in security areas because the texture change forces your brain to slow down and pay attention. The carpet isn't for comfort, it's for crowd control. They also use specific lighting frequencies that reduce anxiety and make you more compliant with security requests. Even the wall colors are chosen to influence your mood. Blue makes you calm and cooperative, while red creates urgency near departure gates. You think you're just walking through an airport, but you're actually being psychologically managed. Be aware of these manipulation tactics and make conscious decisions about your pace and behavior. Wear noise-canceling headphones to block ambient, psychological triggers. Stay focused on your own timeline, not the airport's behavioral design. Trick number 7, the captive audience price gouging. This father paid $73 for 2 sandwiches and water at the airport. The same meal costs $12 at a regular restaurant. Once you pass security, you're trapped in a pricing prison. Airports charge 300 to 500% markups on food because they know you can't leave and come back. That $6 granola bar costs $1.50 at grocery stores. The $14 sandwich uses ingredients worth $3. But here's the real scam. Many airport restaurants are owned by the same company that owns the retail space, so they artificially inflate prices without competition. They know you're hungry, tired, and have no choice. Some airports even ban outside food delivery to protect their monopoly. Always eat before security or pack snacks in your carry-on. Download apps like Gatekeeping to find the cheapest airport food options. Look for chain restaurants. They often have slightly better prices than airport-specific vendors. Trick number 8, the secret lounge gatekeeping. This budget traveler discovered she had free access to a $500 per day airport lounge. The staff never told her because they wanted to sell day passes. Airlines and airports deliberately hide lounge access because they make more money selling day passes to people who already qualify for free entry. Many credit cards include lounge access, but staff won't tell you. They'd rather sell you a $59 day pass. Some airlines offer free lounge access if your flight is delayed over 3 hours, but you have to specifically ask. Military personnel, certain frequent flyer statuses, and even some bank account holders get free access. But there's no signage advertising these benefits. The lounges make millions selling access to people who shouldn't be paying. Check your credit card benefits online before traveling. Download the Lounge Buddy app to see all your access options. Always ask at the lounge desk about delay compensation, military discounts, or partner access. Don't wait for them to offer. Ever discovered you had free lounge access but paid anyway? Share your expensive discoveries below. Trick number 9, the fake early arrival illusion. This passenger's flight arrived early, but she later discovered it was actually 30 minutes late. The airline made her thank them for being on time. Airlines artificially inflate flight times so they can claim early arrivals and boost their on-time statistics. A flight that should take 2 hours is scheduled for 2 hours 45 minutes when it lands in 2 hours 15 minutes. They announce it as 15 minutes early even though it's actually 15 minutes late by real standards. This padding has increased 40% since 2019. They're literally lying about time to make their performance look better, while charging you for longer flights. The worst part? You lose time at your destination, but feel grateful for their efficiency. Research actual flight times on flight tracking sites to see real versus scheduled duration. Book flights based on real-time needs, not padded schedules. Never thank airlines for early arrivals. They're likely just meeting normal timing.